all this stuff. We need solutions that optimize order execution across all this noise. Very quickly, Wall Street traders are dying to get into the DeFi game and to make money that way. Typically, Wall Street traders are either high-frequency traders and/or quant traders, using a very complicated set of rules and systems to make as much money as possible while incurring the least amount of risk. For example, one gentleman who is in the Wall Street trading arena says, AMMs are the buyer of last resort. He says that they can't match the depth of liquidity and tight spreads that market makers can. Very quickly, all CeFi and DeFi exchanges share very similar characteristics when it comes to orders. They have limit market orders and first in, first out, or FIFO. A limit order, very simply, is I want to buy 10 ETH at $3,000 USDT. That's a limit order. I might want to do a good to cancel or a day order. Furthermore, if I'm on an exchange and I'm the first order at that price, I'm going to get filled before anyone else who wants to have a similar order. This is a very simple system. It's been done forever. However, it is not optimizing how these exchanges can work. FIFO is not designed for network optimization, for example. This means that networks are leaving its traders without the best long-term solutions. Instead, we will build a trader user-controlled, name your order input to execute optimized solutions which maximize value to that user and that system. This solution would be available to any trader, any participant in the market, but it could be especially useful for high-frequency traders who have very complicated systems and inputs into a marketplace. How can operations research help? OR is a field which applies mathematical optimization to decision-making. Our proprietary OR algorithm will make transaction matches to explicitly do the following: maximize the overall liquidity of our system, maximize profits, reduces losses for the house, which would be MarketX or anyone else participating in our network, and/or the liquidity providers and the traders. Minimize slippage globally on average for the entire DEX as a whole, minimize inventory risk on average for all market participants, and much more. MarketX will create a DEX using your own patent-pending OR and limit market maker protocols that also can serve as a community of third-party DEXs. MarketX's future: optimized markets for specialized, custom digitized assets, whether financial or NFT. As we all know, Web3 is expanding like crazy. We have NFTs, we have art, collectibles, music, metaverse assets, VR, AR, avatars, clothing, anything you have in a metaverse. We have DAOs that might be trading shares and voting rights. Furthermore, in the future, it's already happening now. We have people tokenizing real estate. They're going to be tokenizing hotel reservations, events, personal property assets, employment, employees, other types of physical goods. As these markets get more complicated, we need to have ways of optimizing the matching. For example, if I were a trader and I want to buy 3 tokens from 5 different real estate tokenized assets, I might want to do it in 5 minutes, but I want to trade it for a Solana token, and then I want to switch it to an F. Very complicated. If we have thousands of players in an environment like this, whereby these goods are not necessarily easily valued, we need to have systems that can match these participants, because that's going to be the future that we need, and that's what we can provide with our system. Our system is worldwide patent pending and trademarked. Very briefly about myself, my name is Michael Karlin. I'm from Washington, DC in the United States. I'm a co-founder of multiple frontier startups and technologies and an inventor in those spaces. Besides the MarketX patents, I'm an inventor of patents dealing with potential cancer and malaria therapy, artificial intelligence, and software. One of my co-founders is Dr. Daniel Zanger, who has his PhD from the MIT, or the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and he's written many published papers on market finance and optimization protocols. I just wanted to throw out, it's a company called Rainbow, where I'm an investor and an advisor, and just wanted to present it really quickly for all of you. This is a social media Web3 company run by a friend of mine in the United States. And what he has created is basically an anticipated how many users, especially in Gen Z, want authenticity in their offerings. So his system is video only. You cannot upload a video, but it's being taken on site. So I would take a video myself, upload it. people correspond or they interface with each other with video only. He's now building on Solana's blockchain. And he anticipated again, and we see how Facebook or Meta's shares dropped by 25% recently, that there's just a demand for authenticity and video within these spaces. So I'm happy to answer any brief questions about his business, but then I would pass you to him because it's not my company. So I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the United Arab Emirates for hosting us in this beautiful country, and of course for Agora to have me, giving me the privilege to present to you all. Thank you very much.
Falls Church. Oh, yeah. Neighbors. So I was just saying, I grew up in Falls Church, Virginia, where he lives, because my dad was in the Air Force in Pentagon, and now, of course, I'm in Dubai because this is the country where everything happens. Yeah, this is a fantastic place. Okay, I think we're segueing to a presentation on the Abraham coin, commerce, community, and collaboration with Arthur Andreas and Philip Andreas. Are you brothers? Yes. Hey, you know what? I don't judge. Who knows? Okay, please, all yours. All right, big round of applause, please. For the Andreas brothers. Yes. Well, good morning still. Yes? Yes? Oh, we're good. All right. Welcome. Abraham Coin. Commerce, community, and collaboration. We are lucky to be here, happy to be here. Thank you for your attention today. Go ahead and take it over.
So quick background as to what kind of spawned the idea, where we came from, what we have so far. Obviously, we all know about the Abraham Accords, revolutionary in this area of the world. Don't need to sit here and preach to you about what it's done. We all know about the hundreds of millions of dollars in business and commerce transacting. I mean, we're expecting to reach 3 billion in annual revenue or annual commerce between the countries by 2025. It's a huge opportunity. And what we have with Abraham Coin, and what we're going to talk to you about, is a way to hopefully help people make opportunities from this opportunity.
Basically, we're in a unique age. The line in the sand, so to speak, is expanding. In fact, it's gone. Unity across geographies is so paramount right now. So our vision is to bring together partners and supporters of Abraham Coin. We're structured to be a network-specific digital token with the mission of simplifying and expanding commerce among the Abraham Accord nations using our existing Israel cities landscape and digital infrastructure. We plan to geographically build the network and grow to more countries in the region and beyond.
So we mentioned Israel cities. First, so this is a platform we've already have created and we're in the process of launching. I'd like to give you a brief overview as to what Israel cities is.
So there is audio that's attached to this, but I'll share with you. We are an interactive, ingrained social media hub. Israel Cities is a collection. I'll let you watch the video. Israel Cities is a hub, a social platform. It's right now, it's within our digital landscape. It's focused specifically on Israel business and networking exchange.
One of the big pieces of this puzzle we have currently, we are the largest Israeli geographical.com name family that exists. 70 different .com names, all for Israel. This is the basis of the network. This was what's kind of spawned the idea that we had these properties. Like I said, we've created more than just a travel site. It's a conglomeration of travel, tourism, mapping, social media, blogging, crowdsourced information, crowdsourced content on the site.
We own the municipal domain names. We own them. They're part of the package.
So why are we here talking about this today? What we want to do is take this to the next step. What we'd like to see is an Israel Cities platform in every country that's friendly with Israel, that's part of the Abraham Accords. Okay, we like to see that ultimately be expanded. This isn't an Israel-centric concept. We may have started this in Israel, but we want the network to be built in such a way that all the different individual country hubs are interconnected, allowing any country within the network to do business with any other country within the network in a more cohesive fashion. The only rules to be part of the network would be you have to already have friendly diplomatic relationships with every other country already there.
So within the framework, imagine socializing in a metaverse style environment where you can exchange business to business, sit in a coffee shop virtually, hang out, just kind of experience the environment virtually. What Abraham Coin does, it provides a great opportunity for businesses and business to consumer transactions. It's a seamless interaction without currency conversions for businesses of any size. And lastly, all people and all partners on any level and obstacle, on any playing field, it's available to all, to everyone.
So what exactly is Abraham Coin? Currently, Abraham Coin is an idea. It's a concept. Technically it's a token. We're not looking to create a brand new coin off of this. We don't even currently have a preferred native blockchain operator. Okay, we are open to suggestions. We're open to collaboration on this. We do not intend to replace any kind of national fiat currency or become a new central bank currency. That's not the point. The point is just create a unified coin on our networks, unified token on our networks, in order to enhance the relationships between all those involved in the network. And at the end of the day, the strength or the weakness of Abraham Coin is going to come from the strength and weakness of the network, who's involved in it, and how broad it is.
The long game is, of course, the metaverse 3.0. We've reached out to GeoPipe, great company, looking forward to aligning our visions. In fact, their goal is to create a whole Earth digital twin, which is exactly what our mission is. But we got to start here. We've got to start where we're at. We want to expand regionally. We want to align ourselves with the Abraham Accords. And how soon will all this happen? Everybody talks about the world evolving and the transition to metaverse. Well, no one really can answer how soon it will happen, but we know it will happen, and it will happen soon.
Well, and to be clear, we don't look to be innovators within the metaverse space, but adopters of that technology, integrate it into the platforms as it comes, and be leaders in that area.
Yes. So what do we have? Well, we specified a little bit ago that we are the largest holder of municipal domain sites for the government of Israel, for Israel itself. We have a reproducible network that can be modified and deployed in other countries and cities. The Abraham Coin concept and trademark, we have that as well. We have established relationship with potential partners, like we said, GeoPipe, groups within Israel, such as Terra Nova. Bottom line, we're positioned quite nicely as far as being the go-to outlet for business networking and exchange. As you see, what we're interested in, Philip.
So we're obviously looking for capital to help develop the Abraham Coin. We're looking for strategic regional partners, people to partner in with this project, with connections in the different regions, with knowledge that we may or may not have to help make this work. We're also looking possibly for capital infusion in Israel cities to take that to the next level. We're currently in the mode of launching it, but we could do more and faster with increased capital. And we're very open to options. I mean, we look at a future STO, convertible debt, licensing arrangements, equity deals. We don't have a preferred method as of now. That's why we're here. We want to talk to people.
We thank you for your time. We appreciate you guys allowing us to share our vision with you for Abraham Coin. Thank you again.
So if you do need contact information for either of us, we have it here. And also, you scan the QR code, it'll take you to a Google Drive